I guess Rosie and Ashley were right. What's good, everybody? Thank you all so much for clicking on the video. I really appreciate it. We are here today to talk about the Real Housewives of Rhode Island, Season 1, Episode 10 and 11. Sorry I'm late. I had a lot going on. I'm trying to play catch up now that we got the season finale coming up. Excuse me. Now that we got the season finale coming up, I'm trying to play catch up, and I just thought that it would be best for me to do episode 10 and 11 in one video. And I'm not going to touch everything. I'm just going to touch the things that stuck out to me to save time, because I couldn't watch the episodes 2 and 3 times like I'm usually able to do. But Rosie and Ashley were correct in their assessment of Liz and how everyone is scared of Liz in the group. Okay. I was very interested in seeing what was going to happen between Joelle and Liz. And Liz was very aggressive. Liz was very violent. Liz was very unhinged. And the thing with Liz, she ended up apologizing in episode 11 to Alicia. But to me, the apology don't mean shit. She keeps on saying that she said it one time. She said it one time. Baby, you said it more than one time. And you actually stood on it in the ride from hell on the way to Capo. You actually stood in it and said it again that she was not homeless. And you actually almost made it part of your storyline by talking to, when you went and had the conversation, when y'all went on a triple date, you actually tried to make it part of your storyline, because not only was you saying that Alicia was never homeless, you tried to get Joellen and Joellen's husband to add in on it to prove your point that she was never homeless before.
See, that's a dirty ass bitch right there.
Now, do I think that she was malicious when it first came out of Elizabeth's mouth? No, I don't. I think that she was trying to stop Alicia from saying something that she may regret later on. However, that is her story to tell, and she is a grown woman. At the point where she said that she was homeless, you probably should have talked to her about it off camera, right? And then let her have her moment. She can say whatever she wants to say. Homeless is different to other people. We don't know what she went through, what her and her mom went through when she did. I'm sure they did have family that they could live with, correct? But we're not sure what they went through or how they were treated. And they probably was treated like they were burdens. And so she probably felt that they were homeless. You don't know that, okay? Joellen, where I sit with you, Joellen, you are a punk ass bitch. Because to me, I feel like you have a lot of energy for other girls on the cast, and you don't have it for Liz. Liz pulled your hair. Liz pushed your seat. And she basically called you out, and you didn't do a motherfucking thing. You got the running, bitch.
You get the running, bitch.
You got the running. And I feel like if that was Rula, you would have been ready to fight. Shit, if that would have been your mama, you would have been ready to fight. You have a lot of energy for other people, but you don't have it for Liz. You had more energy for your mama than you had for Liz. And to me, that tells me you're a punk ass bitch. And I'm standing on that. I'm standing on that. Now, all of a sudden, you can't fight and you ain't got nothing to say to Liz?
Hey, you're weak, honey.
I may be all over the place because I'm just going off the top of my dome. Rula, baby, listen. I understand how you feel. But the reason Joellen keeps coming for you, because you're talking out of both sides of your head. Because on one breath, you're saying, you know, come to me and tell me if you have some information. And then, I mean, she's not, and I will give you this, she's not coming. She came to you before, right? And then she's going to tell other people. But you should have just told her from the beginning, stay out of my motherfucking marriage. Whatever me and my husband got going on, or whatever you get what I'm saying? Tell her that. Because now she has made it her life's mission to come to you on, because she's trying to make this her storyline, right? Now she has made it her life mission to find out what's going on with her husband and whatever he's doing.
So she need to whoop her ass.
But you need to be honest. You should have told her to stay out of my motherfucking marriage, especially if you're not going to go nowhere, because now she has blew your shit up all on this show. Now, do I believe, listen, for me, do I believe I have to see the videos and the timestamps myself. To me, I feel like Brian has a lot of excuses for what's going. You know what I'm saying? To me, girl, no. No, I don't believe it. But to me, that is your husband. If you want to stay with him and raise your kids and stuff together, I'm not going to be there with you. Right. And so that's you and your husband. And listen, am I going to judge? I am.
You's a stupid motherfucker.
But you are the one that's over there raising those kids by yourself. Rula ended up having a party. She ended up inviting everybody except for Joelle. And to me, Rosie, I thought that was nasty for you to tell her, listen, you could have told her about what was going on, but you didn't have to tell her at her party. You could have found another time to tell her instead of telling her at her party. And my thing is, I'm more like Alicia. You damned if you do and you damned if you don't, because Rula seemed upset that Alicia knew about it and she didn't come and tell her. Well, I don't want to be involved in what y'all got going on. You get what I'm saying? I'm hate that they even invited me into the bullshit because now I'm put in it. I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. I want to let you and your marriage be between you and your husband. If you find out some shit about it, just don't let me be the person in, because I didn't want it to, you know what I'm saying, to affect our friendship, me coming to you telling you something about your husband, because a lot of people can't take that. And that's what I would have told her. Rosie, I feel like the apology, Rosie, and I'm sorry, baby, I got to tell you this because I feel like that you're dragging it, okay? I feel like the apology, do I think that Kelsey was being a nasty bitch when she came into your house? I do. But when Kelsey apologized at Rula party and she told you that she probably joked too soon, I believe that was a genuine apology, and I believe that she was correct. She joked too soon about what happened. I do believe that, and I believe that was a real apology. If you don't want to accept it, don't accept it. But to say that the apology was fake, listen, I feel like that we are 10 episodes in, 11 episodes in right now, and we kind of get a grasp of who Kelsey is right now, right? A slam pig. That apology, she wouldn't have gave you the apology if she didn't mean it. I really believe that she meant that apology. It doesn't seem like that you're ready to move forward, and you need to be honest with that. Right? You need to be honest about that. Tell her, I appreciate the apology, but right now I'm good on you until further notice, right? But she apologized to you. If you don't want to move on, that's on you. But I think that she took accountability, right? She put it on her and she apologized. If you don't want to accept it, don't accept it. Okay? Kelsey, mama, you and your new man, I forget his name, Gary, I don't know, one of them, Bill. I don't know if I feel like that is really the right man for you. And the reason why I say that is because now your ex has you used to or accustomed to a certain lifestyle. And it doesn't seem like Bill can afford the lifestyle that you have become accustomed to. So you want to keep taking money from your ex. But baby, you have to know that that's not going to be okay with Bill, that your ex is still paying for stuff. And it doesn't seem like that Bill can afford to keep you in that lifestyle. So where do we go? Right? Where do we go now? Because in my opinion, I just don't, for me, and I'm just talking me, to me, I just, unless Bill doesn't, he your man, right? But I just don't feel like that he has a say so in what you, I mean, it's tricky, right? Because he can't afford to tell you, he can't afford you. And that's the truth, right? You are lowering your standards, kind of, right? You're used to a certain lifestyle, but that man wasn't committed to you. But now you have a man who's committed to you, who's not, who can't afford the lifestyle that you have become accustomed to. And so you're at a crossroads, right? Because I feel like that if Bill could afford the lifestyle that you was accustomed to, and he told you to stop taking money from your ex, you could do that. But he doesn't. You got to pay how you weigh, and you can't tell me to take money from him, and you not paying for the shit either. You get what I'm saying? And so it's just weird. But I do think that he will leave you if you continue to take money from the man, because he said in the episode, you put me through a lot. You put me through enough. You know what I'm saying? He over here looking like he's trying to save a hoe. And Kelsey, I want to let you know this real quick too. Joe Ellen, Rosie called you a slam pig when y'all was at what was it called over there at Ashley's trivia night. Joe Ellen joked about you being slam pig. She wrote slam pig on the paper at their house, right? She wrote slam pig on the paper for you. When y'all did that painting event, you and her, and she drew a pig and put slam pig on there, baby, she's not playing. That's how she really sees you.
Like what?
Like, that's the reason why.
That's how she really sees you, as a slam pig. She see you as a slut. Baby, ain't nobody gonna keep on playing with me like that. That she's not playing with you. She is serious. She is serious. She looks at you like a hoe. She looks at you like a slut. A slam pig. That's how she sees you. And that's why she keeps on making a joke about it. Quit letting people play in y'all face.
Playing in my mother face. I hate that.
One time, ha, it may be a joke. Bitch, second time, bitch, what's up? What's up? And it may be because you sit up here and told stories about her ex and about her and your ex on the show. Right? Because you done told stories about your ex fucking her on a boat and shit like that or whatever. So she coming for your pussy. But to me, it's not a joke. Bitch, don't play with me like that.
I will beat up my ass. I'm telling you now.
Don't play with me like that. Okay? Liz accepts no accountability. She's violent. Again, Ashley and Rosie was right about her. And I feel like I'm always right on people. And I've seen it in Liz from the beginning. She could say whatever she wants to say. Baby, she's a violent person. She's a nasty, nasty bitch. Even when she had to sit down with Joe Ellen, she's trying to make it seem like that she didn't touch Joe Ellen. You did touch her. You did this. Were you so upset that you blacked out? You were so upset that you blacked out. And it doesn't seem like that Alicia's families appreciate what Liz was doing. You should have kept your fucking mouth closed. Again, and I'm saying this for forever, baby. People have an idea of what homeless looks like, and people have an idea of what a grandmother looks like. And when you're running around calling yourself a grandmother or a grandmother to be, people are expecting you to have given birth. When you're around here saying that you have 3 daughters, people are expecting you to have given birth.
You childless whore.
So let's not play the literal game here. Okay, the girl was homeless. Rula ended up meeting with Liz. And I will say this, though, what I will give Liz. Liz has been, and I had made it a point to say it, Liz was not buying Joe Ellen's bullshit this whole season. How she was coming after Rula's marriage and the stuff that she was doing throughout the season. Liz is not just saying this now because she has a beef with Joe Ellen. She has been saying stuff about Joe Ellen and hasn't felt like that Joe Ellen has been genuine in all of the stuff that has happened before. She has been calling Joe Ellen out. Even before it came to her, she's just more vocal now because it's on her. Joe Ellen looks like a punk ass bitch at the end of the episode with her and her husband. Because around when it comes to Rula, you got so much mouth. And all the other girls in your mama, you got so much mouth. But we come to Liz, you over here cowering down. And I don't believe that you and Liz were friends or best friends for 1 minute. Y'all not even in the same age bracket. Y'all are not even in the same age bracket. And Liz, what you don't know is that nastiness that you displayed on this show, hopefully that gummy that you and Black Dolores created, hopefully it really does. I really do hope it relieves. It's a help for women experiencing menopause. But girl, people, just because of how nasty you have been on this show, people ain't gonna want to fuck with it. Just because of how nasty you was. Just by how nasty you show up, people ain't gonna want to fuck with it. They not. When you're asking people, you have to be likable for people to want to spend their money on you. But I thought that it was good that you ended up meeting with the state representatives from Rhode Island or the people in the Senate. I forgot who it was, but I thought that was good. And I think that, that is listen, my heart goes out to the women experiencing menopause. I do think that, I do hope that the gummy works and it helps women experiencing menopause. It helps relieve their symptoms. What else happened through the episodes? Alicia, I'm loving Alicia. I'm loving her daughter. That's my niece. I don't even know her name, but that's my niece. I love her family. But I just don't like I do not, but she has, she said that she's scared of Liz, which is, I always thought that she was scared of Liz. There is a way that she talked to Rosie that she did not talk to Liz, right? There is a way. And my thing with Alicia, what are you apologizing to Liz for? Because you're not crazy. You don't want to fight with her. She wanted to fight with you. She apologized. My thing is, yeah, you apologized in the car and you said you didn't mean it, but bitch, you stood in it after you apologized and said because you wasn't homeless. So you didn't really mean your apology. And again, you tried to make it part of your storyline by talking to Alicia behind my back about it. And by talking to Joe Ellen behind my back about it and talking to her husband behind my back about it. So you tried to make it part of your storyline. You was really trying to stand on it. And that's not loyalty. You wasn't being loyal with that. Ashley and Jared. Ashley, to me, I like her on the show, but I feel like if I was Jared, she would get on my motherfucking nerves. To me, I feel like she talks in riddles, she talks in circles. She is really too Disney Channel. She is, she would get on my nerves, right? But I do like her on the show. Jared doesn't want to get rid of Audrey's, and she wants him to get rid of Audrey's, but I do feel like, in episode 11, it seems like her dad was trying to help her tell Jared to get rid of it. And then Jared said, if she asked me to get rid of it, I will get rid of it. But she said, I will never say that. But you told us that you want him to get rid of it. Right? But my thing is, no, it's not making the money. But if it brings him peace and happiness, why do you want to get rid of it? Right? If it's bringing your partner peace and happiness, why do you want to get rid of it? If it, you know what I'm saying? It brings some happiness and a peace of mind. Why get rid of it? Because it's not making money? It is making money to keep itself open, but it's not bringing in the bulk of the money that y'all bring in, right? And so, I don't know. To me, I just feel like that you're complaining about nothing. I don't know. But, she could be a lot. I enjoy, I don't know. I like Rich. Rich is my favorite husband on the show. I like Rich, and I also, for some reason, I like Alicia's husband. I think that Alicia, I don't know, it's very tricky with me with Alicia because Alicia, I feel like that she was saying a lot of stuff, but once she actually sat down with her husband, she gave us one story, but when she actually sat down with her husband, I was kind of more on his side. It seemed like that she was just, it seemed to me that she just was ill-informed and she was drawing conclusions and she was putting words in his mouth that he didn't say. But I do like her husband, how he shows up for her or whatever. But yeah, Rich wants children. Rosie doesn't know if she wants children yet. That is a big conversation. To me, I think that to me, that is a deal breaker conversation, right? I need to know that you at least want one child. But to say that you don't want any is crazy to me. Now, we may not agree to, I think that I want 5, right? We may not agree to how many, the number of children that we're going to have, but we're going to have one child, right? But it doesn't seem to me that Rosie wants any children. Or she doesn't know if she wants to have children or not. But, that can change. Hopefully, I think that, Rich wants a baby. Rich wants a baby. Not only does Rich wants the baby, his family wants him. His family wants kids. Rich has a big family, okay? And back to Rula. I like Rula. I do. I hate that she's going through this. I wish that she was full-time on the show because I actually love the scenes with Rula. But, I think that Rula needs to be a woman and tell the girls, listen, because you look stupid anyway. But you might as well tell them, look, stay out of my fucking marriage. Stay out of my marriage. And I just think that it's so crazy that it's not the same thing, but it could be seen as the same way. Rosie, you was upset that the girl came to your house, Kelsey came to your house with the bullhorn and stuff and said that, but you told this to Rula at her event? You told this at her house? Because this was her home. You went and told her this story about this video and stuff at her home. You couldn't wait until another time? There's no way I would have told that woman no shit like that. I wouldn't have. Somebody else could have did it, but I wouldn't have told her. Okay? But y'all, that's all that I kind of got right now. Those were the key points. I will be on time with the season finale review, and I also will be on time with the reunion. I just had a lot going on. Again, I apologize for it, but let me know what y'all think in the comments. You know, do y'all see Joellen as a punk ass bitch? I see her as a punk pussy ass bitch, because you got so much shit for everybody else on the show, but you don't got none for Liz. Okay? And do y'all think that Liz is sorry? To me, I don't think that Liz is sorry. You can apologize all you want, mama, but what you did was you apologized, you stood back in it, right? And then you tried to make it part of your storyline. So keep the apology. You meant what you said. You don't think that I'm homeless. But the girls are scared of her. I ain't ducking no bitch. All right? But thank you guys so much for being here, y'all. I really appreciate the love and support, and I will see y'all later. Adios.